There's something that happens in the workplace all the time that we very rarely talk about and can lead to extreme frustration. It's transitioning from being an employee to being a manager or a leader. So there is a difference between being a manager and a leader. My thought is we manage things and we lead people. We're going to manage the results, manage the objects, manage the things, the process, and lead the people. You see the memes all the time. The difference between a leader and a manager. A manager is shoving, a leader is lifting up and going ahead of everybody, being the first. But when we're promoted from an individual contributor to a manager, that transition is very rarely talked about, and we just expect people to be good at it, and they're not. So what does that look like, right? As an organization, what are you doing to set people up for success, stepping out of that individual contributor role into the leader role? As the person being promoted, who are you reaching out to for support? Where are you going to get the tools and resources you need to step into that leadership role and remove yourself from the individual contributor role? A lot of times individual contributors are promoted because they're so good at what they do. They're so good at doing the work. And then all of a sudden they're tasked to stop doing the work and lead the people to do the work. So I heard Simon Sinek say beautifully that as leaders, we are responsible for those in our charge. We are not in charge. So there's so many different ways to get to the results. Manage the results, lead the people. So as the individual contributor who's now been promoted to the leader, you're no longer responsible for the actual nuts and bolts and nitty-gritty of the work. You are leading your team to the results. And sometimes it's really difficult to step away, to let it go, to trust your team that they know how to do it and do it well, and lead them to the results. So if you're having a struggle transitioning from individual contributor to being a leader of the people on your team, if you're sensing that tension, or if you've recognized there are people within your organization that are struggling with getting away from managing the results or going towards managing the results and stepping away from managing the work, let's have a conversation. Let's talk about how we can set these folks up for success. If you're looking to be set up for success, reach out. Let's have a conversation. I would love to help you.